Thank you, Mr. Kelly. From the President's report, I would like to read a statement on behalf of the Board. The matter involving an alleged incident at Indian Lane Elementary School on September 2015 involving Superintendent Wigo and a student was investigated by Acting School Principal Peter Barry at the request of the school board. Following the investigation, the board concluded that the allegations against Superintendent Wigo were without merit. Accordingly, the board considers this matter closed.
Maybe some of the new members don't. My name's Nancy Nicely. I'm the parent of the child that you've been discussing, I guess, for a while now, and the incident that happened with Mr. Wigo in September of last year. I want to begin by asking each of you to please not interrupt me or infringe on my First Amendment rights tonight, as has been happening lately at these meetings. After 6 months of waiting to hear an outcome on the very distressing circumstance involving our 6-year-old son at the hands of Jim Wigo, I learned right before this meeting that a statement would be read with the outcome we've all just heard. Having had very little time to digest this upsetting and confusing conclusion, I have had very little time to collect my thoughts, so I just ask you to please be patient with me as I share them. I can say that I'm once again disappointed, outraged, shocked, and even heartbroken by the judgments made by this board as a body representing the public in this district. And as you all know, I'm not alone in having that reaction. I do take some very small measure of consolation that my husband and I have been reassured, both back in November by the president and vice president of this board, that Jim Wigo would never present a threat to our children and that we had absolutely nothing to worry about, very simply because he would not be allowed to approach them and he would not physically be near them. I was told the same thing again tonight as I asked about that right before this meeting. So I have some difficulty reconciling how it is that the highest ranking official in our school district is not allowed near my children, yet there's been no professional misconduct found on his part. It makes no sense. But then very, very little of this makes any sense to me right at this moment. Thank you for listening.
So just to be clear, what was stated tonight was not, we did not state anything about restrictions on Mr. Wigo, or is that an accurate statement? All right, thank you.